Hello friends, I wanted to come and record this flip of my 2021 A5 that I promised a couple of months ago. So this had two covers, an A5 pink croc, and I don't remember the maker of it, but I did end up, let me get it, I should have been prepared. Let's see, okay, I did end up using this one, for my, I think, October, November, December, months, and, as you can see the profile, it's too chunky to really keep it in that cover. The other one, the croc, was a pink croc, and it was like a dusty croc color, and also it was just too heavy. Now I wanted to mention that I've wanted to try an A5 Stalogy for a couple of years now, and I was just too scared because I am always, hold on, I should have been more prepared. I'm always like intrigued with my B6 cover because of the portability. It's just it was just perfect size. Obviously I am 2 months in and it's not as chunky, but just the size of it really just brought it for me. I was watching a video. This is a hand stitch leather tee cover that I'm currently housing my B6 in. And I was really, and I am still really intrigued by a wife and a mother. And she's here on YouTube and on Instagram. And just when she was making more and more videos on her new system, that's when everything was just like, oh my gosh, should I try it? Should I not? And I had messaged her one of her videos stating that I would love to, but I think it's too large. It would be too heavy. And she was like, just go ahead and try it. It's not much of a difference, really. And I did. I went for it. I ordered 2 Stalogies. I still have the other one without being touched because I did come out of the system. Now, I wanted to mention before I do the flip, these are very heavy edited because I tend to, 1, journal a lot, 2, do my prayers. Well, in this instance, these 4 to 5 months, I did my soap study, my prayers, my journaling, my finance, like everything was in here. Homeschooling, doctor's appointments, phone numbers, addresses, like you name it. It's in here. I'm sorry, let me just adjust this a little bit. And that's my alarm. Okay, sorry. It's all sorts of crazy right now. And I just really had to cover a lot of my pages, but some of them you can really just see like how I was using it. This cover, the stickers I did when I was in the pink rock. My aesthetic has changed in like my planning nook. You can tell the color and the vibes I'm going for. So I was a bit of regretting, how I did that. That's why this year I just went very minimal on my cover, nothing crazy. Just a little tiny sticker there and my monthly view, and that's it. These are my daily pages. It has changed because this one was my everything, because of, you know, everything that's going on, the state of the world. Then I started a new job. I was homeschooling on top of working, and having to leave a job that I was there for so many years. It was a hard time. And this book really reflects that. So let's just get into it. This is the extent of my decor inside my book. Really, I tend to not really decorate these much. I like the gray pages. This is a sticker my daughter drew, and I got it from her school when she was attending in person. Now she's homeschooled, and I just thought I might just add that there. I had the holidays. What is this? A vellum key pictures. Then I did a vision board. This vision board was heavily. Let me have a seat. This was heavily inspired by a tiny journaler and a wife and a mother, both on Instagram and YouTube. Then this was my monthly, like I said, was using this planner as my catch-all, like my everything, high level, work, everything. So it really reflects that. I did gratitude. I didn't cover that up. I did do a page of a monthly review, and then I'm just gonna go through. I did use some stencil, and then this was when we started our first day of homeschool, which I'm so glad that I have memories of that all throughout my basically journals and planners and stuff. What we did, crafts, projects, like you name it. We'll forever have that and pass it down to my daughter, the memories. So I was just doing some stencils. I was doing like old, whatchamacallit, let me keep on flipping so you guys can see, like old school planning, because I was really just wanting to use my stuff. I didn't want to think about if it was aesthetically pleasing, if the colors went, if, it looked cute, if it was perfect. Like, I wasn't thinking. I was just getting everything out in paper because I was just trying to survive. As you can tell, sometimes I went on Pinterest and found some served a great purpose, because this was my weekly view. And this was my tasks, my tracker, and then just something important that I wanted to record that day. I wanted to do scripture. So yeah, I just went for it, and this is the type of planning I honestly miss. It just shows you how my life was at that moment in time. I also have it heavy sticky notes because I have a lot of pictures. That's another thing that I found that bulked a lot, and because I was using my selfie Canon, and it was just too bulky. I also found this tracker, and I was just tracking a couple of things. This is my monthly, and then I was doing, like I said, scripture planning, tracking some books that I wanted to do for homeschooling, and just like if I went to my P.O. box and checked it, some like motivation. So I was very, very surprised that then all these were stuff that I was trying to get for homeschooling, ordering everything, all the books and all the things that I needed to get. Yeah, this is one of the spreads that I really, really love how it came out. It was very simple, minimal for me because of just some soft stickers and whatnot. So yeah, and I wasn't really like worried if pink would be like a fall color or anything like that. I was just going for it, and I love how it came out, honestly. This is where I was doing my soap studies and my prayers in the bottom. This is another setup that I really loved. All the green. And you can really tell by my handwriting how I was feeling that particular day. When I tend to do my soap study, I feel like I'm at peace, and like you can tell my handwriting changes by the way I feel. Also, my decor changes by the way I feel. Some pages came out all messed up, and I was just trying to let it go. Because I'm very a perfectionist, and that drives me insane, and that's something that I try to pray to God about, because I don't want to be that type of person to just be worried about like not important things, you know. This is a challenge that I went on Instagram, and it was done by Mommy in Christ, right there. Oh, there's just a washi tape card that I had done. So yeah, I was trying to read. The goal for this was that you would have to read. Not you would have to. Your intention was to read the Bible for the whole month of October, the full Bible. And with all that I had going on, I was, doing good. And then I stopped by the end of October, because that's when things got spiritual attacks and whatnot. And I thankfully, this is where I printed out, because I wanted to know for the day where I should stop to be on track with this paper I can't find it now, with this, because she had written here Matthew 12 through Mark 9, so that would give you enough time to finish in a whole month the Bible. And thankfully I was able to do that the end of January. So I did. I'm sorry to hear some cars. It's another layout that I really enjoyed as well. So yes, these colors, oh, I really loved how this one turned out as well. So there's a couple of things that you can really just tell, or I can tell just by looking at my layouts. And this is almost 20 minutes long. I'm sorry guys. I will try and hurry up. This is a monthly layout that I really enjoyed. I did some watercoloring. It's really pretty. Or it came out really pretty, I must say. And then this is one you can see, just I was just tracking my work schedule because everything was just crazy. I was just trying to survive. And this is my new job that I was tracking. And these pages is when I could just tell, like, by the way I decorated it, it was just a heavy couple of days for me, mentally and physically. I did also do test pages for my markers, because my symptoms with my chronic illness was flaring up. I had a sinus infection, a really bad one, so I also did recipes and whatnot, journaling, as you can tell. My pages reflect the way I feel at the moment, exhausted and in pain. I was just going through it, really. So, yeah. I was really into like stamping and collaging. Yeah, like this page, what's the point of flipping through it? You can't hardly see anything, but it was heavily with my thoughts and feelings, so trying to flip because it's hard towards the end of Christmas and like home, because this is the rest is pictures and closing off the year with some personal thoughts. So yeah, I overall at the moment I wanted to try it and it worked out for me. I was surprised. I was in it for 5 months in a row and I did not get tired of it. Also, when I started my book, it was easy to carry, but once you add all the things that you want, this is more of a type of journaling, which this year I changed, and that's my next video, is that I have a couple of systems because I wanted to separate everything. I did not want my dailies to be this large. It's hard for me to carry. it's hard for me to keep it on my shelf. I don't like much clutter, so it's just hard. So what I was trying to do is have a journal, a high level rings, because I can move and choose what to do. I also have a pocket for symptoms and doctor's appointments and whatnot. So I have a couple of systems that I'll be sharing with you guys currently that I am using. So thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully this video was not too long, and if it is, I will try to shorten it and cut a couple of pieces away from it. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, friends, and God bless you all.